The following program is brought to you by Stones Radio Networks. The views, opinions, statements, outbursts, random thoughts, decisions, and shenanigans expressed are solely those of the hosts and in no way are reflective of those of the Lincoln Potters Baseball Club, management, or staff. Listener discretion is strongly advised. Bitches. You are listening to Stones Radio Networks, the home of the Lincoln Potters. Started with trading a bag of weed for a mixing board and a couple of microphones. This is the show that started it all. It started as Stones and the Boys, and through many incantations, we're always Stones and Toy. We had a Knock, a Casual T, a Jay Wuck, a Rebecca Blanton, a Jessica Cameron, Mike E. Winfield, a Carmichael Dave. But still, it always comes back to two guys sitting in a room talking.
Two guys sitting in a garage talking.
And now it's time for Stones and Toy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce Goodbye Sober Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce Stones and the Toy. Goodbye Sober Day. Goodbye Sober Day. Goodbye Sober Day. Goodbye Sober Day. Stones and the Toy.
It is like robot sex in your ears.
Well, what's happening, everybody? The music stopped, but I still can't stop dancing. You know why? Because it is Thursday night, and it is time for a brand new episode right here from the StonesRadioNetworks.com studios and dog kennel. It is time for another episode of the Stones and Toy Show, and it starts now. I had to do that. That was too much fun. What's up, everybody? I'm Toy. Right across the desk from me, wearing a horrific T-shirt tonight. It disgusts me as I look at it, but I have to do these things. It's the Cross-Eyed Bear, my good buddy, and the COO, CEO, and all the big boss man stuff of the network, my friend Stones. There he is.
There I
and look
am.
at that terrible T-shirt.
What's up, everybody?
It's a terrible T-shirt.
It is not a terrible T-shirt.
It is.
You're
It's gross.
You're a terrible friend for thinking it's a terrible T-shirt.
I know. There are certain things that just run through my DNA that I just can't.
It runs
change.
through your DNA.
Yeah, my
You got
dislike for the
loyalty. You got
49ers.
loyalty running through it. Wait, no. You got loyalty. Got loyalty inside
right.
your DNA.
That's right, to the
That's
star,
the-
baby.
that's the line.
To the star.
I'm not good at that kind
Silver
of
and blue
rapping
star.
stuff. What's up, everybody?
America's team. What's happening?
It's cracking.
So
Stones
I'm
and the
sorry
Toy.
it's been a little while since we've been here. Schedules are
You're
schedule
hot.
things.
Is it just me
Thank
or are you
I
hot?
appreciate that.
No, you're
Oh,
hot.
I haven't heard that ever.
Like
now that I
you're
think
hot
about
up top.
it. Oh, yeah, definitely. Look at that.
You need some more in
Smooth,
your
baby.
headphones, though?
Smooth. No.
No, you're good
I
there?
don't need to turn up my headphones. I'm all right.
No, I'm okay.
I didn't get shot like 8 times in my left ear. So I'm okay.
You are very relaxed looking tonight, though.
I am very relaxed
Yeah.
because we're chilling here in the studio. It's Thursday night.
We
It's
are.
been a few weeks.
7 seconds left on the clock. Philadelphia's up 34-28. Minnesota with the ball. Currently, no timeouts. It's to your back, so you can't watch. So I'll give you the play-by-play.
I appreciate that.
The first ballot Hall of Famer, the guy that I think will get 100% unanimous voting when it comes to the Hall of Fame, Kirk Cousins is about to take the snap. Now he takes a snap. He steps back. He's looking left. He's looking right. It's a Hail Mary, everybody. It's coming up. Here it goes. He steps into the throw from the 14. This ball reaches the 24-yard line.
All right, he threw it 10 yards. That's a good throw.
So
That's why he's going to be a Hall of Famer.
on the other side of the field, however,
AKA KC and the Sunshine Band is out there playing.
Philadelphia
Right
wins this game
now. Boo.
and goes on to a record of 2-0 on the year.
Boo. In
And
the NFC East.
That's going to make Minnesota a big whopping 0-2.
That is true.
So that's going to be tough for them, but that's what happens. We wanted to start the show right at the end of this game so you can just stop watching that
Yeah,
crap.
turn that off. It's
Turn
time for
right
entertainment
over
now.
here,
I mean,
right?
the score apparently brought it to look like more of a game, but it
Yeah.
really wasn't.
No, it was never really a game.
No, I mean, the first quarter was just all just throw the ball back and forth to each other, and
Yeah,
we all fumble,
you know.
and you fumble, and then we all fumble. It'll be a good time. And then the second quarter, the Eagles just ran all over the place, and then the third quarter, the Eagles just ran all over the place. But then they decided not
Short
to
week,
score.
right? So they
Right.
needed
Then they didn't score.
a
and
half
then-
to recover.
Then Casey and the Sunshine Band threw some touchdown passes, and that was cool. And then it was but it's not really.
There
a
was no
game, so.
KC in the Sunshine Band there.
Kirk
I'm
Cousins
gonna-
and the
I'm gonna-
and the Minnesota offense.
No, that's not. He. First of all, I love him to death, but he is no KC in the Sunshine Band.
Okay.
All
Well,
right.
All right.
I'll give him first ballot Hall of Famer.
I was trying to tell him to
unanimous
play that
vote,
funky music,
but I will
white boy.
not give you,
You know.
that.
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
go into that
There's
whole-
a table over there next to you. You don't have to have your Mountain Dew so far away anymore.
Oh, I know,
Did
but
you
I have
notice
my
that?
high quality
I know, but
H2O
did
as well.
you notice
so
that?
I did
provided
notice
you a
that.
table.
I did
you notice that I provided you a nice new chair to sit in?
I did. It
Okay.
was quite comfortable.
Some
I'm
of
sorry
the-
I didn't have a chance to talk to you about it because of my
Some of the
my
upgrades
punctuality to the show.
Yeah, well, that's all right. We won't even get into that because, I mean, it's always a topic, but we won't have to get into it. But, providing you a nice new chair. These are the things that Stones Radio Network can do for you.
Absolutely.
When you become a lifelong member and subscriber
That's
to the
true.
show.
Subscribe, do all those things that make a small channel grow.
Yep.
We'll eventually have some merch for you, maybe
yeah.
a stuffed toy.
Just don't say that-
literally like a stuffed toy that
I
is
will
a
stuff
version
you.
of me.
I will stuff you.
No, I don't really. Well,
Crazy.
I mean, we'll see how things go. I mean, it's been quite a while, so I mean, it's
you miss it.
Oh, I do. But yeah, and then don't forget, you can always call us at 916-367-4774 is
did
the
exactly
Stones
what I asked you
Radio
not to do.
Network's hotline. You
Exactly
call
what I
us,
not- you did-
talk
asked you
to
not
us,
to do, you did.
leave us a message when we're not here, which you never know when that's going to be.
You don't ever
and
know
you
when
also
that's gonna
never
be.
know when we're going to be here, which is why we are the most consistently
Inconsistent show on the planet.
On the planet.
Yeah, now you need a little more headphone, I can tell.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Why am I speaking too loudly?
No, you're fine. It's just we haven't been doing this for
I
a
was
while.
hot a little while ago. Now I'm just fine. What, did
Yeah,
I downgrade?
You're cute, I
Ah,
guess. All right,
shit.
I'm getting rid of this phone number. I'm sick and tired of looking
It's a
at
great
this
phone
thing.
number, though.
If anybody calls it, it'd be the first time.
And it would be
Actually,
awesome.
No, not true. And I'm
I've
going to tell
called
you
it.
something. I'm going to tell you something that's going to break your heart. Okay.
Okay.
I actually get a lot of phone calls on this number now.
Is it about our car warranty?
No, it's mostly about the business that I'm trying to run over here, Stones Radio Networks,
Oh.
because that's the business line also.
That's a good number to call, then.
So,
I back that. Well, you don't have to put that stuff on the air.
the phone rings, right? And I look down and I just think of you and all
appreciate
of the
that.
phone calls that we've never gotten to us here on that line.
Are
And
coming in when I'm not around.
I feel bad for
Tis
you a little,
the story
just a
of
little
my
bit.
life.
But
Tis the story of my life.
oh, well, we're probably gonna get into the story of your life
As
tonight.
long as nobody has called and complained about
Welcome.
the show or its content or its
Not yet,
creators
not yet.
or some of its cast
You-
members that
you do reckon this
that
again,
is very
okay?
true.
So
That is
it's-
very true.
You're welcome. It's welcome to the show, everybody. It's been a while. It's been about 3 weeks.
I guess so. Yeah.
We've determined. We apologize, but that is our shtick.
Yeah, that's what we do. We try and be here.
We try to be here. I'm always here.
Yeah. Well, this is your
That's
studio.
the thing. We try to be here, but it's more you try to be here.
I do try.
And it happens on occasion.
Yeah.
Like tonight.
Yeah.
Which was awesome because we actually got to sit down and watch football together.
We did, and that's
Right.
why we were having such a late start to the show.
Well, I wasn't going to
because-
start while dude, listen, we start while the football game's on. You know how many people are going to tune in? This many.
All of them.
Okay. You know how many people will tune in after the game?
All
this
of them.
many. Okay. So
Everybody will.
I needed 100% growth in the show, so I was
Phrasing?
after you could use it there, I guess,
Yeah,
but
I guess.
I'd probably give you just one of those. Okay. Because it just you tried, but
Yeah.
it just fell short.
Yeah, I get that.
It's all right. That's pretty much the story of your life.
Once again, yes.
See, I
just
told
gonna
you
say that.
we're
we will
gonna
get back into
there.
it.
Okay, we're gonna get there. So that's going on. The business, I don't get to talk about the business very often.
You should.
So this is the show where I get to do that.
Ooh, because
and
it
the
is
business is
a-
growing.
That is a
Yes, it's
yes,
growing.
it is.
So we've added some new fine folks to the business. Have a new engineer.
Yes.
Eddie is a
Eddie
new
the engineer.
I already told him that was his nickname. Given obviously given to him by you, but Phantom also glossed him that pretty quickly.
It's
So,
an easy one.
it's
It
an
just
easy
kind
one.
of slides right in there, you know.
And like I explained to him, you'll get a better nickname. It'll come.
Yeah,
okay?
but for
this is-
now it's a starting. But it reminds me very
It's where
much
you
of
get in.
yeah, it reminds me very much of like an Eddie the Eagle. You know what I mean? So
man, you just can't let the Eagle thing go tonight, can you?
fuck the Eagles.
You
dude.
cannot stop
Fuck
talking
the
about
Eagles,
him.
but-
I know, but you've been talking about him all night.
Yeah, and how much I don't like him
Okay, so why you bring up Eddie the Eagle?
because he was awesome.
Okay, but you're talking about the downhill
The ski jumper guy.
jumper, right?
Yeah.
And here's the thing about Eddie the Eagle. Most people don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Well, if they're
And
as
here's
old
the
as
problem.
I am,
Here's
they
the
do.
problem with that is everybody does know who the fuck you're talking about if they've ever seen the opening to the Wild World of Sports.
Wide word.
Wide. That's what I tried to say the first time,
But
and
it
it just
came out
came
as
out
wild.
wild. Wide
Woohoo!
World of Sports. Okay, if you
Ooh,
do-
I crackled right
again, you're just your mic working. No,
I
I'm
guess
just
I need
kidding.
more in my headphones or something because
You feel like you need to?
no, I just feel like I'm just normal talking and
Oh.
and
No, but when you go woohoo,
well, see you did it.
exactly.
So,
So don't do woohoo.
Oh, so I can't.
Not
get
so
excited
much
about it.
woohoo.
I got to back it off.
No,
like,
just
like a
not so much
professional singer.
woohoos.
No, because like a professional singer,
Correct.
they know when they're doing their
It's-
thing with
yeah.
the microphone.
100%.
Yes,
So at any rate, what was I saying? This is what happens when you get too.
we're talking about
guys talking about beer.
the wild world of
The
sports,
Wild World of
which is
Sports.
completely different than the wide world of sports.
Yes, yes.
But again,
but
now
the
you're
Wild World.
also saying that they have to be old like us.
No,
to
but that has
recognize
been
'cause-
something. No, because if you go to like YouTube and stuff, it gets slapped out there a lot on epic fails. And what I'm referring to is in the intro to that when he makes his jump and
Yeah.
doesn't land,
Yeah.
but then does the barrel roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is it? What was it? What was the line? It was the
Agony of defeat.
Well, that part, but I remember that
Yeah.
part of it, but I can't remember the something of victory.
Oh,
It
the
was,
thrill of victory.
the
and
thrill of the victory, and the
yeah,
agony
and the
of
agony
defeat.
of defeat.
And then they show Eddie crashing.
And then Eddie crashes.
Yeah,
so
that
everybody knows who he is.
They
They
just
just
don't
don't
know that
realize
they know who he is.
Yeah. So
Speaking of that, and
we can
another
give him
Eddie.
we can give him Eagle though.
Fuck the Eagles.
See, okay, well then again,
I like Eddie the engineer.
your contributions so far to the show are just fucking
No, I like Eddie the engineer to start. I like that. That's a good starting point. I think it's an easy one. I think we'll
Yeah.
stick with it. Then from there we'll see where it goes. Because
Absolutely.
obviously
100%.
his personality will come out and he'll have something else.
absolutely.
But thinking of another not knowing who it is, Eddie, I
Mm-hmm.
saw an interesting story today.
About Vedder?
No, Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen. How
He
did I
and-
know this was going to go to music?
Well, because those are the Eddies that I know.
Yeah, I was gonna
So they he and Wolfie went to a Tool show, and
like Snap On or
no, they went
Crescent?
to like the band.
the band.
Tool.
Okay.
And this Tool fan, this massive Tool fan, walked up to both of them.
You're a tool.
I was gonna say like Tool Head or something, but then not like a gearhead.
Do they
And I
have-
don't know what they're
Do
called.
they have a following, like a nickname for the following?
I don't think they do.
Like Juggalos.
Yeah, I'm sure there is one, but I don't know what it is because I'm not a big enough Tool
I like
fan
Toolhead.
to be.
I like Toolhead.
Toolhead is
I'm
good.
not sure I'd go with it, but I like Toolhead.
Right. So, but this dude walks up to Eddie Van Halen and asks him to take a picture.
Yeah.
Of the dude standing in front of the stage at the end of the show, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So Eddie thinks in his mind you want to take a picture, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, yeah. And
Yeah.
so he goes to and the kid's like, no, I just want me in the stage. So he's like, oh, okay. So Eddie takes a picture of him because this kid had no idea he was asking Eddie Van Halen to take a picture with
Nice.
his phone of
Nice.
him in front of the tool stage.
In front of Tool stage.
So-
Got it. Okay.
So
that makes sense.
So Wolfgang had a picture of Eddie taking a picture of this kid,
That's
which is fucking funny. as
That's
hell.
actually a really good photo to have down the road when they write the 50th book
Right.
about the band.
Yep.
Because I'm.
Yeah, it's a good little story, but,
But
it was
it
funny
is.
because he was
Oh,
just
hell
like
yeah.
he just walked up to a guy that looked like a
I have no
dad.
fucking clue
you
who
know?
you are.
Yeah, he just walked up to a dude that looked like a dad at a Tool show. So hey, can
Well,
you take my picture? Yeah, no problem.
You would hope that happens to more famous people because they act just like us,
Yeah.
right? but that's why you never hear about that stuff.
It's very
It's
true.
because it doesn't generally
Yeah.
work that way.
No.
You know what I mean?
No,
So
it's very true.
that's hilarious, dude.
So anyway, so on to the show.
Oh no, this is the show. This is what we do.
We're talking about
you know?
Eddie's. Well, we were talking about
We're
how the
talking about-
business has grown.
Yeah, but I mean, we've added people. We've added nicer pieces of equipment. We've added
Great
sponsors.
pieces of furniture here.
We've added furniture for our guests. New backgrounds, and we have new shows coming that I can't tell you entirely. Yes, what are you looking at?
I'm just trying to figure out where the Cowboys' helmet is.
It's above you, but I had to crop it out
Well,
because
of course,
you're so
it's
relaxed.
close to the heavens because
I
it is the
cropped it
star
out.
that illuminates the world.
Dude, I'm not gonna do. Oh fuck, I hate you.
40-0.
There
it
it is,
is.
okay? Are you happy?
Yeah, now we're talking.
Now go away here. Now let's just zoom in down here.
Hey, what's happening?
We don't need
everybody?
to. We don't need to see.
Yeah, I
it
got a
all.
bleach stain on my shorts.
Yes, we can
So,
see that.
I know.
You have a cute little bleach stain.
Actually, I have two because I
Um,
was cleaning.
Because you're. Well, that's a good thing.
Exactly.
Actually,
So it's,
that's a good thing.
I'm just,
Stepping in the right direction.
and just like everything else that any project I get involved in, I somehow manage to make a mess of myself while doing the project. So,
That's the story of your life.
It really is. Like if we've ever watched me paint or caulk something or whatever.
Caulk? Yes.
Yes.
Caulk.
Excuse me, caulk something.
No. You said it right the first time.
Yeah, I know.
If you caulk something.
I use black caulk and white caulk
Uh-huh.
and off-white caulk.
Do you?
and I don't discriminate about what kind of caulk I use as long as it's the right caulk for the job.
As long as it's the right caulk for the job.
Yeah.
Well,
But
let's
I
see.
guarantee that it will come out nice
Yeah?
on the project. But if you
It'll
look
come
at
out
me,
nice
it'll
on
be,
the project?
Yes, but
Like all over?
like no, it'll be just pristine
Like
on
in the
the
back?
project. But on me,
Yeah.
I will be a mess.
Yes, you are a
Yes,
mess.
I will be a mess.
Well, if that's the case,
I will
then
be covered in all
is
of the
this something
products.
that you're familiar with? I mean, is this since you talk a lot about caulk over there? Do you have one of these?
That looks like I should be flying an airplane in that, or
You don't-
driving a Formula One
Do,
car.
do you have one of these? Do you know what this is? You-
Looks like a steering wheel to a Formula One car. If you
Well,
ask me.
here probably gonna have a new view of it.
or
here.
maybe
You're gonna have a new view of it right here. Is it making any sense to you? Is it making any sense to you? Is that making any sense to you, my friend? Okay.
It's a vibrating tool.
Yeah. And did you see the nice little clip at the top?
Yeah, for your phone.
Yeah. I mean, look, dude. That's what you need right there,
I'm
right?
very confused.
You have one of these? Is this something? You have?
Oh, I think I know what this is now.
Wait. Okay. Here. Let's try this again.
Oh,
Do you now understand what this might be? This is not a plunge. This is not a plumb bob. Okay. This is not a septic water. This is a backflow device. Okay. This is not a sump pump. Okay.
oh,
This is something that
that is something that is going on my Christmas list.
are you? Wait, you don't already have this?
I didn't know this existed. But
You don't
this is amazing.
have this. Okay.
And
This,
that is the best part because, well, hold on. I want to see what the phone does while it's on.
well, we don't go that far.
because if they have some sort of like gyroscopic technology at the top that it keeps the phone still,
Okay, but check this
that
out.
is amazing technology.
Okay. All right. all
But
right.
I totally understand at this point.
Yep. There
But
you go.
oh, see, there's part of the problem.
Okay, but I think if you have this securely fastened, if you will, okay, you could probably keep it fairly still because I imagine most of the muscles in your body will be fairly tense at this moment. I'm just assuming, okay?
That's a distinct possibility.
So I
But
think
I'm afraid of.
first of all, I think the stillness of your frame is not of concern at the moment while this thing is in operation.
I'm just thinking
Okay.
that the constant movement of the situation there
Mhm. Yeah.
and how it. I mean, it's going to be hard to hold that thing still, given the circumstances.
Yeah.
Um,
So you currently don't have one of these in your house.
Again, I didn't know this existed.
So-
but this is amazing.
So you don't
I have
one.
envisioned this something along these lines in my mind.
Yeah.
But, In fact, you know what?
yes.
I believe we talked about this on one of these shows before our
Back-
long hiatus.
back
Like
in
not
the,
when we not like in our
in the
angry
one
hiatus.
in the 1 through 112 episode career.
No,
Okay.
later than that.
Later
And
than that.
After we started, and then after I changed jobs and we just kind of disappeared for a while.
Correct,
It was
yeah.
just before that because we were talking about it in the VR realm
Yes.
and how you can watch VR and have it interact with your device. And we were talking about how that has got to be coming. Phrasing. Boom. So.
Asshole.
I had to get there. So there was this is not exactly what I envisioned, but this is a better version of what I
This
had envisioned.
is something that I know for a fact I need to figure out how to get for you. I know for a fact. Chris, how's your love life? I mean, how's your love life?
I
Is
am,
your love life currently this?
I'm mesmerized. Let me put it to you that way.
I mean,
I'm trying to figure out how to put a ring on that.
Would this-
Let me put it to you that
would
way.
this make your love life that much better?
Oh my God, that would be amazing.
Like, I mean, would most of your cares just melt away?
This might be our
every
last
day when you
episode.
get home.
You know what I'm saying? Like this might be our last episode.
So here's my
You
favorite part.
might find me locked in the house forever.
Here's my favorite part. What did you think this was when you first watched it the first time? Now, be serious.
I am. Okay. So at first, with just the still, like I said, with
Yeah, wait.
just the still,
Yeah, let's go back to the this is what you saw when it first popped up. This is what you saw.
right. And so I could not discern what exactly that was in
Yeah.
the middle, the blue thing.
The blue thingy.
So like I was joking about, like
Yeah.
it looks like a Formula One steering wheel.
Okay.
It looks like an X-wing fighter thing. It looks like some sort of like spaceship type thing, right?
Okay.
So with that, and then it started vibrating. And given the fact that we were just talking what we were just talking about, I was still going down the construction aspect of it. So I was expecting it to be some sort of applicator for caulking, right? That's what I thought you
So
were
you-
showing me was some sort of construction
You
tool.
didn't think this was supposed to be going on your cock.
Exactly. I thought you were supposed to put a tube of caulking in it.
You put a fucking caulking in there, but not a tube.
Oh no, it's a tube of caulk, but it's not a tube of caulk.
You don't want to cut it open, is what I'm saying.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And you don't want to use caulking
No.
when you're putting your caulking
Please
in
don't.
this device because
Please
that
don't.
would certainly get sticky.
Something's
And
gonna
There
happen.
would be a lot of
Something's
tearing.
gonna happen. It's
Right.
not gonna be
So
good.
this is where Kentucky Jelly comes into play.
KY, baby.
So, but no, I thought that's what you were showing me. And then with the phone thing, then I thought, okay, then again, this is what my initial thought was. When you put the phone on top with that, I thought you were showing me
How you can
with
watch
that.
watch the application.
No.
Then I get a really up close view of the application of my caulk.
No, but that's a good thought. But no, that's not what it was. What I thought you were showing me
Yeah.
was that there was some sort of like gyroscopic thing on it where it holds it still. So while it is pushing it's pushing the caulking onto
Yes.
whatever the surface you're trying to
Yes, sir.
seal.
Yes.
Before you blow a seal, you want to get the caulking
I
on
know
there.
a lot about that.
I know you do.
Lots
We ended
about
up in a
that.
church parking lot after you blew a seal.
Well, that's the
So-
first place you go when you blow a seal,
That
bro.
is true.
Okay?
You're gonna have to
You-
beg for
You
forgiveness.
show up on your knees.
Yeah, amen. And you beg for forgiveness after you blow a seal.
We're
so
not worthy.
we are sinners. So I thought that was you were showing me that this is now some sort of gyroscopically smooth, and when you're applying it, it's still a level holding device. Is what I thought you were telling me.
Absolutely.
And then when you started to probe further. Phrasing. Then I started to understand what it was that
Told
this
you,
was,
Told you I had some shit.
and now I understand, and that is spectacular.
Told you I had some shit.
But again, I think they need to add some sort of gyroscopic feature to the phone holding
Well,
device.
so here's the deal. I think let's get you on.
Because what I'm
First
saying,
of all, let's get you on, and we'll talk about how we get it. But
So-
we'll get it.
okay. So
Okay.
on this note, I would like to go ahead.
Yes.
Because at one point, many years ago in the 1 through 100 and whatever episodes.
Yeah.
At one point, we did mention
You're gonna
that
have to do the work because I'm a little busy right now.
I got you. On this. So, speaking of work, I threw out there that I knew that I could be a handyman to things. Right?
Yes, you did.
And eventually, that led to me being a handyman.
This is handyman work right here.
So now I'm going to throw out there that I would like to be the official product tester of select things.
Okay.
Can
we get people to send stuff in for you to test?
Exactly. And then I will determine whether or not I will test the product. And if I do deem it worthy of testing, I will be willing to test it and give a thorough review
Okay, wait, hold on.
whatever product it happens to be.
All right, please pause.
Mm-hmm.
Now here for the read. Please send packages care of Stones Radio Networks to 223 Clinton Avenue, Roseville, California, 95678. Care of Stones McCoy.
Send your products, baby.
There it is.
I'm ready to try them.
Let's go.
I am ready to try them. So this is a good one. This is a good one to start.
Yeah.
And then if
we've got more products to talk about, and we're going to get there. But this is the first of many products.
Oh, I understand because
that I think this needs to happen with.
Because I did see,
and we're going to do all of this on air.
Of course,
all of.
But I heard something about there was a new position opening for something at.
This is a total new position right here.
It is.
All right.
At a beer place.
Ooh.
And I said, sign me up for official beer tester.
Yes.
And I will give you all the product reviews and everything that you need.
I spent $66 yesterday on 1 ounce of beer.
It's actually a good deal because that was really good beer. It was high alcohol content.
Extremely high alcohol
content.
Okay.
So, like the kind that you can chew. You know, it's like that.
It was
strong.
a meal. It's a meal.
It's that strong.
It's a meal in an ounce.
It's like Guinness.
Yes.
You know, it's
one
like
shot.
Okay, let me put it to you this
one
way.
opportunity.
It's a fine espresso.
Small spaghetti.
It is a fine espresso.
You get a
very, or is it the cappuccino or the espresso that you get in the little shot glass? Oh, okay, it's a very fine cappuccino. Oh, that's made with espresso.
Are we gonna do this? Are we gonna? Can we get back to this? I just want to know.
What do we need to get back to? Sign me up.
Okay, sign you up.
Yep.
This is a done deal.
It is because.
And we film it right here. Listen, every product that gets tested live on the air.
I don't know about that.
Hey, if we have to, I mean, there's certain ways we can blur you out. Okay. But the product will stay on. Okay.
Okay.
If I have to put a sheet over you and then have the product outside the sheet while it's doing its magic,
let's try
that. We'll do that.
No, let's get that sheet with the fake hands that
we'll
Peter
get
Griffin
the sheet
made.
With the fake hands.
Perfect.
Yes.
Let's get that.
We
the
will
blanket
get that.
with the fake hands. Let's
so
get
this
that.
this is going to happen. This is going to happen on air. We're going to do this. This is the greatest thing. So
absolutely.
Again, this bears the question: how is your love life, Chris? Current love life.
My current love life, I have an interest.
You have an interest?
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. It's also her birthday today.
Oh,
so happy birthday.
Okay. Well, maybe
happy birthday.
Happy fucking birthday, man!
But
surprise!
I would go so far as to say,
surprise, motherfucker,
that she would welcome that into my life.
I think any woman who's smart enough up here would welcome that into any man's life.
Exactly.
Because that right there takes a lot of pressure off of her.
Solves like 99% of the problems.
So love life is good then, huh?
It's
not the rocky roller coaster that we're used to talking about.
It's not totally sad and destitute. I wouldn't say that.
Have you taken out an ad in Penny Saver yet?
For a guitar player, but that's it. Yeah, but no, I'm still rolling on the Craigslist.
Craigslist.
And
I mean, I thought maybe back page of the SAC News and Review.
That's a good spot as well.
Okay, that's another
like
spot.
My SNR because
yes,
that's a particular publication that holds a near and dear spot.
I know a guy.
Heart. I was featured in it one time.
I know.
Not on the back pages either.
I know a guy with the Arbor Journal. I could probably get a singles ad run for you.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I think that we could do.
I'll work some angles.
Word it out.
Yeah. Maybe we can get it sponsored or something.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to need a sponsor by the end of this.
Hey, we're looking for sponsors for Stones and Toy Show here. So if you want to be a sponsor, please,
Send
feel
us your
free.
products.
Yes, send us your products, or you can always shoot
I will
us an
try
email.
them, and then I
You
will
can
tell
shoot us an email at
Stones Radio at
yeah.
yahoo.com.
Okay, and then you could always call.
916-367-4774.
That's That's right.
That is the Stones Radio Network's hotline. I don't get to call it what I used to get to call it.
No, I would prefer that you don't.
I know, and I think I was wrong on that anyway. So
I
it's
think
okay.
you were probably wrong on it anyway
But
too.
it's
But
okay.
we don't have to
It was
revisit that.
It was more fun.
We don't have to
So.
revisit that. All right, so we're gonna do product testing. We're looking for all kinds of stuff.
Absolutely. Especially
everybody
beer
out
companies.
there. Yeah, new companies, old companies, young companies,
And beer companies.
And beer companies. We like beer companies. That was a great friggin' pull by me. I couldn't believe I found that. But how you find ounces like that of beer on the back pages.
It's true.
Okay, so you
go
got
searching on the dark webs.
You got to go into the dark webs. You
the
got to
deep
look
part
around.
of the dark webs.
You got to look around. So Love Life is good. You're doing okay.
I have a developing interest.
A developing interest. That's
Hopefully,
good.
Hopefully mutual. It seems that there is a certain je ne sais quoi, if you will.
Oh God, there he
No,
goes.
I'm
There he
just kidding.
goes. He's blowing. He's blowing himself at home, guys.
Well, I had to do something with my 11 years of French. I mean, fuck, I keep realizing how useless it
You
is.
got to do something with the 11 years of French
Yep.
and the missing of the lower ribs.
Yeah.
So you got to do something.
I got to do something with that, and I don't shave my pits, so I'm halfway there. So,
Yummy.
yeah, I'm off to Paris.
I mean,
I'm a world traveler.
if you don't land this girl, you're obviously setting yourself up right here for
I'm just letting
really
everybody.
landing a big fish.
I'm letting everybody know what they can get with this guy right here.
Oh, just call
so.
me. I'll give you a good reference.
Indeed.
Okay.
He'll tell you all the good things.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
All the truths.
So we play fantasy football. We're playing each other.
Yes,
this
and
week.
It's not working out well for me at the moment.
No, it's not, is it?
None of my players played tonight, so that worked out fine.
That worked out okay.
Yep,
Nobody
but-
got hurt.
Nope, but two of your players played tonight, and
Yeah.
they are now beating my team by 26 points. So I got a little bit of a hole to dig out of, but the upside is it's two guys, not just one. So that means that you're down two, and I've got a little bit of an advantage there.
Minus the quarterback, dude. That's 13 points apiece. That's pretty fucking good. All right.
Yep,
All
I
right.
know. But only
Especially in this league.
Yeah, no doubt, because we
Okay.
get like no points
Half
for
a
anything.
point for like 900 yards.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. We'll give you 0.5 points.
I'm still arguing for my Adam Vinatieri threw a touchdown pass to Mike Vrabel.
Okay,
6 points from
but-
2004.
I was going to say that's almost a decade ago.
Oh, it's 2 decades ago almost.
2004? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it is. Huh?
Yeah, that's all right. We don't do
Wow.
math
Did
here
you
on
guys
this
play
show.
fantasy back then?
We did.
In this league?
Yeah,
Wow,
That's
this
when it
league's
all
that
started.
old?
It is.
How long have I been in it now? For about 4 years?
about 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the guys letting me in, but
Oh, of course. There's been lots
But
of
Bondi's
come and go through the
Mafia
year.
came through.
They did. Hey, man, you're number 1 in the league right now. You're the top scorer.
Well, you know I
That's the
hate
league.
Bondi with a passion, but
That's why
Bondi,
you got his Mafia coming strong, son.
Bondi's Mafia came in and they did the job this week, and they're starting out strong this week. I made a couple of moves though. I hope you don't hate me for the rest of your life, but I do hope you hate me this week because I had to throw out a starting quarterback against your team, not because he's playing against you by any means,
No.
but just because I know I'm going to win and I want the winning quarterback of this team, Bondi's Mafia, to be led by none other than Brock Purdy of the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, those
so,
guys.
these
Yeah.
guys.
Those guys.
These
It's
guys.
gonna be Sam Darnold's day, man. That's all I can say. It's Sam Darnold's
So
day.
you're saying an Aaron Rodgers is going to happen?
Hey, man. Where are they playing this week? Who are they playing?
They're playing on the road in L.A.
Okay,
It's all good.
turf,
It's the Rams.
turf,
It's the Rams.
turf, and Aaron Donald. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Watch
Oh
out.
my God!
Oh my God,
So
watch out.
yeah, Brock Purdy's gonna go. Oh my God! And then his arm's gonna fall off.
All right. Well, fine. If you don't like that
It's
move,
Sam Darnold's day.
if you don't like that move, I think the move that
I'm
I made.
okay with that move, actually.
Okay, well then good, because I think the move that I made that really screws you over is
I don't like this move so much.
the Jets
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 I know.
defense against your beloved Cowboys.
I know, but they had to get some rust off in the offense last week.
Yeah.
Fortunately, they didn't have a lot of opportunity.
There's still a lot of rust on that
There
offense,
is,
by the way.
but this was good practice this week.
Yeah, it's good.
practice
Good
this week.
practice. Good.
Yeah, I had a good talk.
It's going to be
with,
a good practice game for them too to get ready for on down the road when they blow their playoff run.
Well, okay, Stephen
So,
A.
yeah.
So I.
Oh no! I am not Stephen A.
So they. But this is what I had a good talk with my quarterback room this week because Dak Prescott is my starting quarterback this week against you.
That's why Brock Purdy is starting.
No, I understand, and because I get the rivalry situation going on here all the way around.
But I also think
Had to
he's the
bring in
better
the-
quarterback.
Whatever. So you can think that all you want, but
We'll
you
see
drink,
on Sunday, right?
You drink a lot of beer.
We'll
So,
see on Sunday,
there you
right?
go. We will see on Sunday.
I need another drink of beer.
And then on October 8th we will truly see
Oh yeah.
because it will be it will be the two opposing defenses against the two opposing offenses there. You know. What I'm saying? So we'll see what happens.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Yeah.
Nor am I.
No, I'm not worried about
I
that.
know you already know it's over.
Yeah.
So
I know it's over. We're flying in to pick up the W, and we're just gonna get back on the plane and go.
Uh-huh.
That's it. It's gonna be a simple fly in, fly out kind of thing.
That's good. You
know
will
what I
be
mean?
flying because it's in San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Well then,
So-
sweet. I fucking know where it's at. Like I follow the Cowboys and the Niners that closely. See, this is the thing: is that the reason why I do this shit is because I know it hurts you more.
It really does.
Because football season never starts for me until
The end of baseball.
the end of baseball season.
I know.
Period.
I know.
End of discussion.
I know.
The Giants are in the hunt right now. In fact, technically, the Giants are sitting tied for the third wild card spot as we speak
That's true.
because of their rain out today, and every other team that they're fighting for losing.
Right. So they are. I
So
saw they were
I am
half
not-
game back before the rain out. So
They were a half game back
like,
before the rain out.
I
So
totally get that, but
I'm not even football. I'm not football mode. I put this shirt on because I know you have to
it
stare
bothers
at
me.
it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
That's the
I
reason
know
why I put it
you know
on
what's
there.
really sad is right now I do not own a Dallas Cowboys T-shirt.
That's a fucking shame. I mean, I know you own a hat because
I have
I
two of
bought
them.
you one.
I know, and I wear it every
That's
day,
the
and I
kinda
did not
guy
wear that
I
today.
am.
I know, and I appreciate that. And
I mean,
did-
I even do shit like this.
didn't wear it
okay?
over here.
I even do shit like this. I even put that crap in here. Okay, does it belong in here?
Wait, how's this
No. Yeah, there's your heart. Okay, put it back in your chest.
Wait, I'm trying to figure out how that goes.
Back in your chest.
Yeah, I've never done this before. Do you
No?
know that? I'm
Never?
not hip I'm not a hip cat.
You're not a hip cat.
No, wait,
You're a hip dude, though.
that's this one.
Bro, it's the
There you
heart.
go.
It's
I got
very
it now.
simple. Okay, it's
I
very
got it
simple.
now.
Or you do it like this. Okay, it's very
All
simple.
right, wait, I gotta go.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like a heart.
Are you doing the steeple and the people and all
Yeah,
that stuff?
And then there's the thing.
and they fuck.
And there's a.
Is that what that whole thing was supposed to be?
Not the church
steeple
and
and the Jeep.
people.
Yeah, the people, and then they all do it.
That's all the people. They're just there. They're
I know,
just
but
like,
wasn't
hey,
there
look
a
at me.
dirty portion of that?
No, that was you put the two together and you look it up and you get a hole.
Oh, and this is dirty?
When you go like this, but the
And
other
this is-
person,
and
one
this is
person
dirty?
goes like this,
And this is dirty.
and the other person goes like this, and then you open it up together, and then you both see like a hole.
And that's dirty.
That was the dirty one.
I don't. Okay.
You didn't do that one.
No, I did that one. I'm just trying to remember why it
That
was
the-
dirty.
that
Why
the
was
dirty
that
one.
dirty?
Well, look, I'll show you.
No.
I'll do it.
You're gonna okay. All right.
Okay, and then look.
And then-
See,
how is that dirty?
that's a naughty hole.
Would you stick something in there?
I wouldn't.
Would you be mad if I stuck something in there?
I wouldn't be real. I'd be surprised.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That
But
was
no, I'm
my
good.
that was my inner Roger.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's fine. Thank you for that. I don't need any.
Oh,
No, I
that's
went
hilarious.
to a Guar concert once. I don't need any more alien stuff.
I love Guar.
I got splattered with alien stuff.
You got splattered with alien shit at a Guar concert?
It wasn't shit. It was the other stuff.
That's the
It was green.
that's the
It was the
ultimate.
excitable juice.
That's the ultimate in like you should die now. You know
it
what I
was a
mean?
good time.
You know, you've
It
been to
was
a
a good
Guar
time.
concert and you got squirted,
Yep.
With
'cause
the
I
green
was up
goo?
close enough with the green goo.
dude.
He was very excitable.
Die now. Oh, surgery went great for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he's on the mend, man.
He's looking to come back soon.
Yep. We start dancing.
Sorry, we don't do a fucking sports show, even though we've talked about it a little bit. I'm not talking about that. That was fucking brutal. I will tell you about something else, though. I have found recently,
Is that another product for me to test?
and it's not necessarily another product for you to test, but something that I found recently, and I'm gonna pitch it. In fact, I'm not gonna throw it up there just yet.
Like a tent?
I'm gonna throw it up there. No, I pitch tents every day, bro. I'm 45, man. I'm living good.
A healthy man.
Okay, everything works. Except, I'm not sure my prostate's the size it's supposed to be. But other than that, everything works. So
That's all right.
I'm all right. I'm not disappointed.
Just
with the way-
massage it. You'll be fine.
Ooh, milk it, right? I've heard that.
It's like expressing
How do you
the
do
antibiotic.
that?
Stick your finger in your butthole.
Like really far up there or
I
something?
guess. Like past multiple knuckles.
Well, you're the medical professional. How far do I have to go? Because first of all, my
To
knuckles,
the hilt, son.
my knuckles are much shorter than most.
Balls deep. Balls deep.
I can't do that.
If you get the
I
other
can't do
if you
that.
get the old school version of
Yeah.
that other thing you were showing me,
The old school
you
version.
can use that.
You mean my wife's version?
Yeah, that one.
That's not old school. That's just my wife's version.
Well, get that one.
Get
And
that
then
one.
Stick that one up there. and that'll
Oh, okay. All right. No, I'm not doing that. What the fuck was I saying?
be fine. I don't know, but you want to milk your prostate.
I mean, I hear about that all the time. I've never thought about it long enough to figure out how you do it. And I've never decided, like some people, I'm sure, I've never decided to Google it. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who's, you know what? I
The
don't know.
only thing I really know about that particular.
And when I say I've heard a lot about it, doesn't mean I've
Outside-
heard it a lot.
yeah, you have. Tickle my pine cone. So
Tickle my
it's
pine cone.
was the Tom
The
Segura
brown
bit was talking
starfish.
about how if women complain that guys don't call them back, you take a vibrator, you turn it on and you jam it in his chode, and that guy will shut down a cell phone tower trying to get a hold of you.
Okay, because
so-
it's so pleasurable.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's what I understand about the whole situation.
Okay,
Other than that, I understand the clinical medical aspect of it.
Okay, but the clinical medical aspect of it
Isn't
how,
about trying to drain it.
how
So,
how far do you have to go to reach it?
not very.
Not very.
Not very.
Inches?
A couple.
Couple?
Yeah.
So most average guys can reach it themselves.
There you go.
I'm sorry. I have all the sounders and I don't ever use them.
That's okay. That's okay.
So above average guys, they can get way past that.
Oh,
prostate.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, okay. All right. So I didn't realize it was that close to the edge.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Like I can,
So-
I
I
might
mean, if
check.
you think about it,
I
you
might
know
check
where it
that
is on.
out.
You know where it is by looking at it on the outside, right?
No,
It's the chode. It's the distance between your bung and your balls.
that's where it's at.
That's the prostate.
That's where it's at right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So all you got.
Oh, now it makes sense.
So how far
See,
do you have
I guess
to go to
if you
feel
look
that?
at it from the backside,
It's not far.
it's easier to determine all the distances and relativities and all that stuff.
See what I'm saying? So
I've
it's-
never looked at it from
It's
the
not
backside.
that far.
You know,
It's not
or at
that
least
far.
mine.
Right. So
Ah.
it's not that far.
Okay. All right. Well,
So
maybe I'll look into that tonight. I'll
There
give you
you
guys
go.
a report
let us know.
on the next show.
Yeah, let us know.
If I ever do, and
Yeah.
if you remind me.
Yeah, let us
'Cause
know.
I will not remind you to remind
I'll
me.
find out because there will be a hole in a ceiling that you'll be repairing. And
Well, there'll be a cell tower somewhere or something that I'm,
Well,
I'm
no, 'cause you
disabling.
won't- well,
Is
no,
that-
because
is that the correct?
well, that was because
I
he
will
was
take
saying
down a cell
no,
tower.
no. The point was that
That's what I heard.
Women
Are you
were-
kicking shit over there? Can
I'm
you
trying
stop
to
kicking
put my
shit?
feet on this table here. So
Don't kick shit.
the start of the bit was that females were
Females?
ladies were complaining that guys won't call them back.
Okay, they won't call
So-
back. Write
so-
this shit down.
so then
Obviously
he's
gotta write it
so
down.
then he
Won't
said
call back.
so then he said
He
well,
says-
while you're with him,
While you're
if
with
you
him.
apply a vibrator to his chode
Stick a dick in his ass.
and you tickle the pine cone,
Tickle the brown starfish.
a guy will shut down a cell phone tower calling you so often.
Oh, he'll shut the cell tower calling too much.
Right, because he will
Which-
try and get a hold of you so often.
Which can't happen.
because
Which that just can't happen. So,
but that's
so the moral of the story is whoever told you that's an idiot.
that's Tom Segura's joke.
Oh, it's Tom Segura's joke. Then never mind. You're a fucking genius.
So that's what I was trying to
Tom
tell.
Segura, you're a fucking.
That's what I was trying to tell you.
genius.
It's the Tom Segura bit that
Your friend
if you-
though,
that's the
without
only
shirt,
thing I know.
he he's got problems.
He does have problems.
That guy without the shirt, he's got problems.
So
He's funny, but he's
is.
got problems,
So
man.
I did show you a little clip
Like-
today of the podcast that he does with his wife.
Yeah, he does a podcast with his wife. It's
So I
like your
showed you a
mama's house. Or
Right. So I
something,
showed
yeah. Mm-hmm.
you a clip of that, but at the beginning of that episode, which came out today, they showed a picture of Bert's Instagram with a picture.
Bert. What's
Bert Kreischer.
Kreischer?
Yes.
Is he
So,
Russian?
Because
he plays a Russian,
Polish.
I think.
No, he's Polish.
Or he plays in Russia.
Plays in Russia.
Plays in Russia.
And the machine is because he.
The machine.
Yeah, because he befriended some Russian fucking gangsters.
Got it. Okay.
So.
All right. Anyway, this guy's got problems.
He's got problems.
Yeah.
But so the picture was Bert and Jimmy Buffett, and Jimmy Buffett.
R.I.P.
Absolutely. But then,
Jimmy.
But then Bert's caption was something along the lines of, "It was so great to know Jimmy Buffett. So much of my life and my career has been patterned after the lessons that he has provided."
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Right. So then you just see underneath. I mean, both Tom and his wife just start fucking busting up about
Yeah.
how retarded that is.
Yes.
And then you see underneath the first response is Tom.
Tom.
And it says, "Jesus Christ, really?" He's like, I didn't know what else to say.
Yeah, well,
because
you're-
it's like that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Because you're an idiot. Put
So-
a fucking shirt on. Anyway,
Anyway.
that's fucking hilarious.
So anyway, so that was pretty good.
Dude, seriously, the R.I.P. fucking Jimmy Buffett. I totally
Amen.
forgot about that. That's
One of the best shows I've ever been to.
That's a big one, man.
Yep.
That's a big one. I love that guy.
Yep.
Went down-
It was the drinkers version of the Grateful Dead.
It really was, you know, the boating, yachting lifestyle. I went down to Margaritaville. Visited that place. Was pretty cool. I mean, nothing to write home about necessarily.
It's a chain place.
It is a chain place, but it's the one that he started, and
Right, the
You know, the
original.
original's got all the stuff in there, and I guess it's a place that he still frequents to this day.
Right.
To
did.
that day.
Did. He might still be there now. They might have put him in there
in
like a
spirit,
part of
bro.
it.
He is there.
No, I mean,
are
they
you
might
okay
have-
there? You
I
scratching your
dropped
balls
my,
or something?
There it is.
Yeah, you find it? All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, R.I.P. to him. Just a huge part of my life at one point in time.
Yeah.
Dude.
Great show, great
Love that guy.
experience, a lot of good music, a lot of a lot of good stuff out of Jimmy Buffett.
Fuck yeah.
So
Somebody else that I really like and enjoy, but, you know, obviously never got the opportunity to ever, you know, see live.
Steve Hartwell from
eh,
Smash Mouth.
Or you would never, or most people that we know probably never got
Too
the
soon?
opportunity. It was, yeah, seriously, it's fucking Elvis.
Elvis.
Yes,
That's correct.
Elvis.
Would have loved to have seen the Elvis.
Fuck yeah, man.
Even Fat Elvis, I would have liked to have seen.
Yeah, I don't really care which version. I just would have liked to have seen that live. I would love to have seen the experience of that live.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? That's just something. I mean, and people don't really think about that now because it's so far removed, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, dude, how intense would that be? Especially as a guy watching all these panties literally dropping
Flying all over the place.
right around you,
Oh, yeah.
and it has nothing to do with you or any of the buddies or friends that you think you're
Nope.
there with.
Nope.
It's nothing to do with you. You know, it's just fucking bizarre. But anyway, so you know, I have the love for the Elvis.
Yep. Elvis
And,
is dead though.
He is dead.
Living
And,
Color wrote a song about that.
but
So,
you know who is
Good
still,
tune I was listening to.
you
earlier.
know, he's got that Priscilla girl, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
Priscilla.
She was 14.
Yeah. So Priscilla, she's still
Nice Beaver.
She's still
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
she's doing all right.
Great movie.
You know what I mean?
Take your gun.
She's doing all right.
Yeah, she was great too.
You know what I mean?
Lisa Marie, in her own weird way, was hot.
She was kind of in a dark way. She
Yeah.
was hot, I guess.
She
But
looked a lot like Elvis, which is kind of the problem.
that's kind of the problem. But Priscilla, she,
I haven't told you about that.
no, you haven't. But you're going to shut up now because of
You're talking about Priscilla.
Priscilla has co-written a
Song?
10-part series
Rock opera.
about LVs.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. She would know.
And she's collaborated with Oh God, several people. Matthew McConaughey being one.
All right.
Fuck, I can't even remember
Austin
all.
Butler,
I
the
can't
guy that
remember
played
all the-
Elvis in the movie.
Listen, I can't remember all the people. To be honest with you, I can't. So it's probably just easier if I do it this way. Yeah.
Oh, there's Elvis right there.
Let me just do it this way.
Are we
Okay.
talking tales from the tour bus?
Shut up and listen. Walsh.
You started a revolution, sonny boy.
Who are you people, and what is all this?
The chance to weaponize rock and roll.
Have you seen this yet?
No, I know nothing about this.
I'm not stealing from the president.
It's not stealing if it's not his. Same way, it's not murder if you do it with your eyes closed. Now go.
Loving the weird energy right now.
Kick-ass spy gadgets. Insanely dangerous.
I guarantee a very abrupt, violent death. Where are we going again?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
And we're leaving Scattered here by himself.
Now that we may want to worry about.
Oh, and I'll tell you about Scatter here in a minute.
Your ass needs to see a doctor. And I mean like a
Niecy.
Plot twist.
Caitlin Olsen, Johnny Knoxville.
This man is like
Yes,
Marvin Gaye.
Rhanisha Williams.
Yep. Tom Kenny
Boy, stay with
plays.
SpongeBob.
He's not buying coked up hookers. He said really clearly this time.
Somebody blew up Elvis's airplane.
Gonna leave a mark.
Ed Helms,
Look at all that, dude.
Jason Mantzoukas. You know who that is, right?
Yes. He plays. Oh, I'll tell you in a minute.
Rafi.
Yeah, but. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it right there, okay?
Okay,
'Cause
so
there's-
Elvis is Archer. Got it.
dude, I'm telling
awesome.
you, I stumbled across this a couple of nights ago.
That's awesome.
All right, and you know me,
Oh yeah.
total friggin' animation domination,
Yep.
but not anime. Okay, I like adult comic or cartoons.
Right.
Okay, and this, I looked at it. It's called Agent Elvis. Okay, and the premise is very simple, except not fucking at all
Right.
simple. No, I'm serious. This is the problem that I already have with this fucking thing, is that none of it makes sense until you get to like the 4th episode.
Okay. There's
There
a
is
lot going on.
There is so much backstory and so much shit going on.
I
that
look forward to
You
it.
have no fucking clue what's really happening until about the 4th episode.
Okay.
And then you're like, oh, okay, all right.
Okay.
I get it now, but dude, you could have saved a million hours fucking dicking around here and gotten to the point.
Right.
But after you get past that point, and I had a little bit of an issue with the animation in this, okay?
Yeah, I saw who was doing it, so I could see, and I
Ex-
could totally see that because I went and saw the new Spider-Man
You did?
with
the kids? Yeah.
or one of them the other day, or not the other day, but like a month or so ago, whatever.
When it came out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I was like, I can't, like, like I can't quite deal with this.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it was good,
But I'll give them this. What they did with it is it's like a mix between a Quentin Tarantino film,
okay,
right? But you animate it,
right,
and then you add comic book flashes,
okay,
okay, with a old Street Fighter video game at the arcade feel.
gotcha.
Okay,
Right.
It's like all of that shit combined,
Right.
is that type of animation that
Yeah.
they run in here. And it took me a while. Like I said, it almost took 4 episodes of that too, just to get over it.
Right.
That I was totally cool with it.
Yeah.
But once I did, I was like, I'm fucking hooked in this.
Yeah.
Okay. So Rafi, his name, what's his fucking first name?
Jason.
Jason. He plays Howard Hughes. Okay.
Awesome.
The fucking mad scientist version,
Right.
of Howard Hughes.
Right.
All right. And so he's an integral part of this whole thing.
Awesome.
So that's a big one. But like in the first couple of episodes, there's an episode where they're dealing with Charles Manson.
Nice.
Okay, and the Manson family.
Right.
All right. Like you're like, what the fuck? So it's like set in the 70s, but not totally really, but it kind of sort of. It's fucking Archer with LVs.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
This
so
is-
that's
dude,
the first thing I got out of it. Was,
in my
okay, so
opinion,
Archer is fucking Elvis.
it gets a round of applause. Okay, in my opinion, this fucking thing gets a round of applause because it's well done. And on top of it, Priscilla's in it.
Right.
Okay, she does her own voice.
Yeah, that's
right.
good.
And it's fucking funny. It's
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey's great, dude.
I
I know a
went-
lot of people think he's a douchebag, but I love McConaughey.
Dude, if you're not having to look at him and it's just his voice, okay, it takes you a minute to get out because I was expecting more of a drawl because it's Elvis, right? But he just
Does himself,
He does
basically.
McConaughey.
Yep.
You know, all right. That's it, man. He just does McConaughey, and after you get used to that, you're like, dude, this is fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I love it. So it's total spy. It's total like blow him up and shit, right?
Right.
With a small story, but it's generally connected to something in historical past,
Right.
But having to do with the 70s hippie movements and all that stuff. There's a lot of fucking old music. Grateful Dead's in it. The Doors are in it.
Nice.
Floyd's in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and there's some Elvis music in it too, like some rock, man.
Nice.
So it's a fucking great show, dude. I totally need to turn you on to this. You've
I'm
got to check it out.
definitely in, and it's on
Netflix.
Okay.
It's a Netflix show. It's Agent Elvis.
Agent Elvis.
When I saw it, I rolled my eyes and went, dude, you know they fucked this up.
Right.
Okay. And then I looked at who was doing it.
Right.
And I went, there's a possibility that they didn't fuck this up.
Yeah, this could be actually.
This
pretty
could
good.
actually be good. And then I watched the trailer, which I don't normally do.
Right.
And I know I probably should. A lot of my media friends have always told me, dude, you got to give it a little bit of a shot. Watch the trailer.
Right.
It's the best general assumption of what they think the movie is about.
Right.
Right. I never do that. I did it with this one. I went, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm turning this on.
Right.
And I finished it.
Yeah.
Like it's
Word.
10 right now. It's 10 episodes. Just came out in 23. So you know, with all the striking and shit that's going on, you're probably not going to see another 10 episodes
for a
till
while.
next year.
Yep.
However, it's worth investing your
I'm
time.
looking forward
Fucking
to that.
Agent Elvis. Okay.
Agent Elvis.
It's just I think it's fucking cool. He's got one more line in here. I'll give you this last line, and then I won't give you any more of this.
Somebody wants me dead.
There's that biker gang from last month.
Well, not after that explosion there.
So there it is, man.
Yep.
I think it's
that's Archer as Elvis is.
I think it's totally worth a fucking.
I agree.
Worth a watch.
I
man.
agree. The thing about that animation style, it's fast.
It
There's
is.
There's a lot of shit going on.
Well, and it says in almost every single episode, multiple times.
It'll cause a seizure if you're watching
Yep.
this. Yeah.
We've got enough flashes and moving pieces that be careful. If you're susceptible, you might die.
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking bring it, man.
Yeah.
It was worth almost dying.
Yeah, and
I'll
that-
totally do that again.
And with that Spider-Man movie, it took me probably 3/4 of the movie to finally settle into it. You know
Really?
what I mean? Like I was with it, and I was enjoying the story. It's well done.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, I've heard
but-
nothing but good things.
Yeah, it's really well done.
if
but
you
the,
like Spider-Man.
Yeah, and it was. I mean, it's a completely different side of the story.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of interesting, but it was kind of cool how they brought it all together. and
But if
stuff.
you're a diehard Spider-Man fan, I understand there's been a lot of blowback from it. Like,
I'm
dude,
sure.
you can't do this part.
Oh, I'm
you
sure,
can't
'cause
do
that's
this.
the way I am with Batman, so I get it. I mean, to me, it all goes back to the Nicholson Keaton era and those first two, which was supposed to be three.
Yeah.
And to kind of
Best
see what
Batman ever. Go.
happened. Michael Keaton.
All right.
And then, sorry, Adam, you're number 2.
Adam West is number 2.
He is, because Michael Keaton is he's the guy.
All right.
So
well,
that's just me.
I think Adam would be pretty upset to hear that.
I think he would be okay with it because he would understand that he wasn't. He was the campy.
He was the
version.
TV Batman.
He was the campy TV version. Well,
Yeah. No, I give you that. Listen, he
Keaton
was
took
the
it.
TV Batman.
Yep.
You can't. You wouldn't give Michael Keaton the TV Batman.
No, definitely not.
You never fucking played on TV.
Right.
But yeah, no, I get that. I'm down with that. I'll give you that.
So that's all.
Spider-Man, best Spider-Man ever. Tobey Maguire.
Those are the ones I saw. So
I
I mean,
don't really know who else. Who else played Spider-Man?
I don't know. I was gonna go with.
I'm not, dude. You know more about this shit than I do.
I lost interest in Spider-Man after Tobey Maguire's second movie as Spider-Man.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well,
so
then you're no help.
I own Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
On DVD.
Have you watched it?
No.
Is it still in the package?
No. I think
Could be
I
worth
opened it.
money if it was.
I
still
might
in
have
the
turned
package.
it on for the kids, but I know I never watched it.
Dude, what are you doing? I thought you were a Spider-Man fan.
I was at one point, but not. He wasn't like my major superhero.
So when
I
you
like Batman.
When you go home tonight, will you watch Batman?
Yeah, Batman. Not
No,
tonight.
not tonight.
Not tonight.
No Batman for you tonight.
No, but I did watch.
Will you stop and make a Batman symbol out of a sign if you find
I
a
would
yield
love-
sign?
Oh, I know exactly where there is one.
Are you going to do that tonight?
I would love to, but
Do you have any tape?
No.
I will provide you the tape. Will you do it tonight? And take a photograph of it.
I'll do it. Maybe. I don't know.
No,
We'll
there's
see.
no maybes.
No, it's a maybe.
Do or not do.
It's a maybe. I don't
You
know.
do not try.
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, then no tape for you.
Well, then I can't definitely. Then it's a no.
Well, okay, well
because
then
I have no.
So
tape.
then if I give you the tape, then it's a yes.
Then it's a distinct possibility.
God damn, you were
It's not- I
fucking
can't-
hard to work with.
I know.
You know
because
you're
I
hard to work
cannot-
with.
I cannot
decide
if I'm gonna do
which
that now.
one. Oh, why? Because you're too old and you don't want to get in trouble.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Well, I know a couple of kids who could probably do it.
I know.
I know they just recently did a detour, so they could probably handle
Oh,
this.
they would absolutely be able to handle this, but
They
I just
can
don't
handle
know.
this.
There's not one over there though. So.
No. You want to tell the people that because they have no fucking clue what we're talking about. Okay.
Okay, so
please explain.
Have you come to a T in the road?
A T in the road.
And you have to go a capital T.
A capital T. Okay.
So
capital
you're on the thin spot here, and you can't go straight anymore.
Uh-huh. You can't
have
go
to go
straight.
either right
It's a
or left.
This is how it looks.
Right. So you can go either right or left.
Uh-huh.
And there is a yellow sign.
Yes.
That has a right and a left arrows
Uh-huh.
connected in the middle.
Yes.
And then in 1989, when Batman was coming out,
Yes.
you could go and you could put two little triangles on the top part in the middle, and then you put one down at the bottom in the middle, and then you made yourself a Batman symbol.
Yes.
Out of a road sign.
Here, you want to show the people how that's done? I provided you the arrow sign.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. So
it's not quite like that, but what you do,
it's close.
It's close enough. So I mean, it goes like this. The sign is actually like this.
Fuck off, Dick.
But you go like this. You go beep beep, and then you go beep beep.
So you put
and
two
then you
triangles
go,
on the top.
burp, burp, and then
You
you
put
have
one
this, it's
triangle
all
on the
shaded
bottom and
together,
small.
So, right, so it's all shaded together.
Yes.
Right, this and this whole thing's all shaded in like that, and then it looks like the bat symbol.
Okay. So
Whoa, that looks like an EKG strip right there. Fuck, that was pretty good.
we're
All right.
not doing Dr. Toy tonight.
Sorry, that's exactly what that looked like. That was pretty impressive.
Okay, so that's
All right,
that's what the Batman symbol looks like to you, with the arrows.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
beautiful.
much.
I like it.
Pretty much.
So you can't do that tonight.
I could.
Okay, well then I'll get you the tape.
All right.
All right, done deal.
All right.
I just need photographic evidence.
No
That's all I'm
problem.
asking for.
I'll show you proof that the body is dead.
Okay, that's
All
all
right,
we're that's all we're trying to get
that's
at,
all we're
dude.
trying to
That's
get
all
to.
we're trying to get at.
So
Now,
you're gonna make it so you can actually see what it looks like better. There
okay.
you go.
Well, you could just hold it up to the camera closer, or I can hold it up to the camera
Well, it's
closer.
got to be dark so you get the full effect.
It's got to be dark. That's not the camera. That's the fucking monitor.
I was using that.
I love you.
I was using your camera.
It
so
doesn't matter.
That's what it looks like. It's very nice.
You're adorable. Listen, you hit me with something. I did as requested. And,
Yes, you did.
And
you did a fine job.
I
of it.
provided you with photographic evidence.
You did.
And then you, in turn, put it out. What
did.
the fuck is this all about? Snoop Dogg got some cereal?
The Brodus Food Company
The Brodus Food Company.
has come out with Snoop cereal. I was really hoping it was going to be called Snoop Loops, but it's called Snoop cereal.
Snoop cereal.
And I had seen him talking about this on an interview months ago.
Okay. With Martha Stewart, I'm sure.
I don't remember who it was with, but he was
Well,
talking about.
I mean, she's,
That's not who the interview was with. It was with somebody else. Now
He was
maybe
hanging out with her.
Maybe he was in. Maybe she helped him with the recipes. Whatever. So I was doing some grocery shopping yesterday.
he's one of the hosts hoes.
Oh, she is definitely one of the hoes, man.
One of the hoes.
Martha's fucking gangsta.
Oh, yeah.
We already know. And she's
Yeah.
got cred because she's done time.
She done time.
So, and she knows how to make a shiv. So, out of anything. And it's decorative.
She can
So-
make a shiv and a cake and use the shiv to cut it up.
Absolutely. So I was doing some grocery shopping yesterday, and as I was walking down one of the aisles, there it was, the display of Snoop cereal.
May I ask, because this is a question that's literally been just I wanted to ask, but I was going to save it. Are you willing to tell us what grocery store you were at that sells Snoop cereal?
I would gladly tell you.
Please tell the listening audience where the fuck sells Snoop cereal. Because listen, there's only one place I can think of, and it's Food Max.
That's a great guess.
Food Max or Walmart. That's where I'm thinking.
Also good guesses.
Snoop. That's because, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got the Shaq sneaker at the Walmart. You know what I mean? Like, so where can you buy this shit?
Let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
I not only was I surprised that the product had come out,
Yeah.
I was surprised that they had all three flavors.
Okay.
And they also had it at this store. Now,
What fucking
at
store?
this particular location, it makes perfect sense.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
All right.
Now, this is a grocery store that is very near and dear to your heart.
Oh,
And a location that is very near and dear to our hearts.
were you over in, like, the Pocket area?
No, I was by the house.
You're by the house. I mean, the only place I can remember that was over there was the Safeway.
Yes, that is correct. I was at Safeway.
You were at Safeway?
I was at
And they
Safeway.
sell Snoop cereal at Safeway?
Safeway is selling Snoop cereal, baby.
Now, that particular one kind of makes a little bit of sense.
Does it not?
Yeah, that one kind of makes sense. Like, we're almost in the green belt right there.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
but okay. All right, but that's also an area in which you got, like, multi-million-dollar, so...
People that would definitely enjoy themselves some Snoop cereal.
Fuck, man, that's crazy. So
So-
okay, that's been bugging me. I thought
Oh, I know. That's why I didn't want to tell you where it was.
I thought maybe you walked into like the last Kmart on the planet,
Right.
And
Yeah.
they had some shit that's never been out ever.
Right. So, like I said, when I saw it, it blindsided me for two reasons.
Yeah.
The first one was that it was out, and
Yeah.
the second was that it was at Safeway.
At Safeway. Wow, that's crazy.
So
okay.
I was like, all right. Fucking word.
So what's the flavors?
So the first row
Yeah.
was cinnamon toasties.
Cinnamon Toasties.
Yep. EEZ at the end.
Wait, I think you sent me a picture, didn't
I
you?
did.
All right.
I did.
I'm going to see if I can pull it up real quick. You keep doing
Yeah.
your thing, and I'm going to see if I can pull it up.
So that was a nice orange box, and
Yeah.
it's it shows the nice it's cinnamon toast crunch, but Snoop's version.
Yeah.
Okay. So cinnamon toasties with the Z at the end. Then you go down to the navy bluish box.
Okay.
And there is a polar bear on that one. Oh, I don't remember who's on the cinnamon toasties, but there's a polar bear on that one, and that one is the frosted drizzlers.
Frosted Drizzler.
Yeah, baby, and
All right.
that is frosted mini wheats.
Okay. All right. Frosted Mini Wheat. So.
Yep. And then this one I thought was fucking cool as hell, and then the third one was the bottom row of it, and
Yeah.
it was 2 for $6, by the way.
Okay.
It was on sale as well, so it was 2 for $6.
2 for $6.
Or one
First
box
of
for
all,
$3.
2 for $6.
Yeah, good deal.
That's some Walmart prices, dude.
Exactly. So then the
All right.
bottom one was ones that I ultimately purchased.
Okay.
Which were the now I forget what they're called, and they're right on the thing, so I gotta take a look real quick there.
Yeah.
The Fruity Hoops.
The Fruity Hoops. Fruity
Z
Hoops.
with
the Z.
with marshmallows. Now, I purchased that, and let me tell you, I went home.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
cereal, by the way, in my house recently has become a must-have item.
Really?
And large quantities of it.
Is it because of the boys
The boys have
specifically?
fallen in love with cereal, but I also used to have a love for cereal, so I'd have it around. But
Okay.
then they have discovered like some cereals, so they're into some cereal.
So they're now into this shit.
Yeah. So
All right.
I came home with.
I'll get this up here.
I came up with the bag of Fruity Dino Bites, which is the Fruity Pebbles.
Okay, Fruity Dino Bites. Now
Okay,
that's not.
That's the malto meal version of the Fruity Pebbles.
I was gonna say, but that's not a Snoop product.
That is not a Snoop product.
No. Okay.
So I came up with that, and then I had the Cocoa Dino Bites, which is the Cocoa Pebbles.
Okay.
Okay, because those two are staples now in the house. Cocoa Pebbles and Fruity Pebbles are staples in the house.
Wow.
So,
Okay. All right.
Special K with strawberries. Okay.
Is that yours?
That's myself and the oldest.
Oh. Okay.
And then Rice Checks, which is also myself and the youngest.
Okay. Rice Checks.
and
Rice Checks are
then,
good by themselves with no milk or anything. dude.
Yeah, they really are. And then finally, the box of Snoop. So I rolled in with 5 boxes.
Five boxes of cereal.
Yeah. So like it was.
Wow, that's a lot of. I mean, for 3 people.
Yep.
That's a lot of cereal.
And 2 gallons of milk.
And is that for a week? Is that for 2 weeks? Is that for
lasts-
a month?
Okay, so the Fruit Loops or the Fruity Pebbles and the Cocoa Pebbles and the Special K will be gone and I get the big bag, the 32-ounce bag of
the
those.
big shit.
And those last between the 3 of us. Those last about a week.
Damn.
Maybe. Between those 3 boxes, the Rice Checks then become like the secondary.
Okay.
And then the Snoop was a special occasion. So I told them the Snoop situation. We all get.
I'm never gonna find this picture right now.
You only get 1 box.
You only get
Or
one.
you get 1 box. You only get 1 bowl.
Bowl.
Until I get through this and figure out like what the situation is.
Okay.
Because I get to really go through the Snoop situation because Snoop is my guy.
Only because Snoop is your guy.
Right.
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 Only
Snoop
because
is my guy.
you
He's
and
not-
Snoop are essentially the same age.
We are.
So yeah, that's why I said that.
Yeah. So
That's exactly
that makes perfect
why
sense.
I said that.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you
makes
very
perfect
much.
sense.
I am super duper cereal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. So here is the picture. Oh, it's a dog. Okay. Yeah, it's a dog on the Cinnamon Toasties.
All right. It's a blue like wolf or some shit.
He's a like a golden retriever almost.
No, I'm talking about on the Fruity Hoops.
Oh, on the Fruity Hoops? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a wolf guy.
He's like a wolf guy,
Now
right?
check out if you really look close at the picture, and I'll
Mhm.
give this to you. On him, if you look at his jersey number, he's wearing a basketball jersey.
Yeah, he's wearing number 8. Yeah. Is that Snoop's number? What does it represent, dog?
Look at the color around it. That might very well be a Lakers 8.
Ah, go blow yourself.
That's Kobe.
I think it is, actually.
He threw himself at Kobe.
And he threw it in blue so it will represent the West Side that he represents.
Because he was a Crip.
Yeah.
So.
Huh.
So there you go.
It's a really cute animated dog thingy.
Yep.
That is selling cereal
Yep.
that still has a Crip flavor to
A little
it.
bit. So, now check this out.
I'm wearing all red right now.
I know.
Snoop hates me.
I know he hates you.
Listen, I'm sorry, dude.
So,
I got a blue 49ers hat.
yeah, that's what
or
you should
a
probably
Giants
rep.
hat.
That's probably what you should rep.
Yeah.
So here we go. So
All right.
my thing lately is that is my late night snack is a bowl of cereal. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. I gotcha.
But 99% of that of the time,
Uh-huh.
I don't have milk with it. I
Why?
just get a bowl of cereal
Why don't you?
because then I
have milk
just
with it?
lay in bed and I just watch whatever and I just scoop it and I eat it like it's popcorn or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You know, like
Like dry cereal.
like dry cereal.
Okay.
You know. Now I have to.
Okay.
Now, of
it's
course,
not that I don't. I mean, yeah.
it's just
All
kind
right.
of become what I do in the middle of the night because I don't want to have to pour
just
milk and then
weird.
sit up and do the whole thing. You know what I
This is
mean?
Weird though.
I know.
you
I'll give you that. I'll totally give you that.
But yeah,
But
you're
so
weird.
I have enjoyed all of the cereals both with milk and without milk.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So I can give you kind of a situational awareness of what's going on.
Oh,
here.
okay. I see what you're. So you're laying the groundwork
Yeah.
right here. All
So
right, I got it.
what I have determined, and I have
Scientific.
I got
Research?
backing on it and
Okay.
honest opinions, I would say, from the 2 boys that also live in my home.
Okay.
That the Dino version of both Fruity Pebbles and the cheap version,
Yeah.
the Dino version of both the Fruity Pebbles and the Cocoa Pebbles
Are better.
are better than the actual Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles.
That's crazy. You know why?
Because it is.
Well,
it's supposed to be the same.
I know it's crazy, but here's the thing: is that the same for the most part, and it could be different in this particular situation. And we are talking about cereal.
Super duper cereal.
It's all made at the same place and then packaged in
Different
the
boxes.
receptive,
Yep.
the different receptacles, and then priced out totally completely separate.
Exactly.
But it's generally all made together.
Yep.
Now in this situation, it very well could be made somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing: is it's super close. Like
Yeah.
it's not like a huge difference between the two.
Yeah.
But the cheaper version just seems to taste better and last longer for some reason. Now,
Now,
I don't know if it's a packaging thing.
it
That
would
could
make-
be as well.
It
but-
kind of would make sense to me if this is the situation. Just hear me out, okay? Logic's jumping in real fast.
Okay.
Okay? You're going to probably give a huge discount to the bottom of the barrels of these chocolate Rice Krispies that are sitting in 550 million gallon drums,
Oh, don't
right?
get me started on Cocoa Krispies.
Right, but
that's a different animal.
You are okay.
Fuck
well,
those guys.
Whatever the chocolate
Those
ones.
are terrible.
Whatever
Cocoa,
the chocolate.
Cocoa Puffs are fucking terrible too.
Whatever the fucking thing we're talking about, all right?
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
The Pebbles.
Anyway, so the Cocoa Pebbles big vat is sitting there, and Kellogg's comes in, and they scoop up all theirs because they're the freshest right off the top, right? And they charge a shit ton. Then they get down to the very bottom sections where all the fucking cocoa has fallen down and all that stuff. And then you sell it at a discounted price to the dude, the dinosaur, who packages it and sells it to you. And it tastes just that much better. Why? Because it's gotten all the shit. Just like when you buy beer and everything falls to the very bottom, and when you get to the bottom and you take the last few drinkies,
Of that
it
bottom,
is the
it's-
best bottom you've ever had.
Yeah, that's true.
Does this make sense?
That makes perfect sense, actually. I think that's probably why. I think you're
So-
right. I think
well,
there's
and-
something to that.
And the only reason why I say any of this is because back when I worked for that big ass conglomerate
Right.
a long time ago and had to
Right.
go back to their home offices and stuff,
Right.
this is where I learned all that stuff.
Right.
Like their in-store brands, and most in-store brands are the same brand that your name brand that you
Right.
want to buy.
Right.
It's the same shit. They just get a discount because they buy either a much larger quantity
Yep.
or they buy it at different times.
Right.
Off-peak seasons and things of that nature.
Right.
So it kind of doesn't shock me that it's just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Here's the reason why is because I'm not a big cereal guy. We probably have in our pantry right now 2 boxes of cereal.
Okay.
One of them is from the kids when they were here, and they
Right.
didn't eat a lot of cereal, so it's just still there.
Right.
And then my wife likes to have a box of the granola kind of cereal stuff for
Right.
the on occasion or a snack.
Right.
Like you.
Right.
I don't fucking eat cereal anymore. I'm not a milk guy.
Right.
So I can't sit down with a bowl of cereal and chomp it like I used to. But when I did, there used to be the Sugar Smacks,
Uh-huh.
right? I'm sure they're probably around in some version,
Mm-hmm.
right? But Sugar Smacks were the shit.
Yeah, they're
all
still
right?
around.
And there was a version of the Sugar Smacks that came in the big ass bag that you could buy for like $3.
Still have it.
And that bag tasted better than what was in that box.
Yep. Yep. So that's where we're at with that. Now here's an interesting one. Now they also have versions of Fruit Loops,
Okay.
which are called Fruit Loopers.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they have a version of.
Do they have the smack version?
They do have one. I haven't tried
Right.
that.
Yeah.
And then they have like a Cinnamon Toast Crunch
Or
version
like
as
rice
well.
puffs or some shit like that.
Something like that, yeah. And then they have a Cinnamon Toast Crunch one as well.
Yeah.
And then they have a version of Lucky Charms.
Okay.
Now, Lucky Charms historically has been my favorite cereal.
Yeah.
Fruity
yeah,
Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles were always like tied for 2,
Yeah.
but Lucky Charms was kind of like always my jam.
That was a pretty
You
good
know,
one, dude.
so-
that was a pretty good one.
So those are called Mateys. Now those are
Hey, matey.
those have they're anchors instead of clovers.
Okay.
Okay, but it's the same, and their marshmallows are, I can't remember the shapes, but they're not the same as Lucky Charms.
They got like swords and fucking.
not even that. They're like still like diamonds and
parrots.
stuff. They're like diamonds and stuff, but they're not the same ones that
Yeah,
Lucky
yeah,
Charms has,
yeah.
right? So
red
with
clovers,
those,
yellow diamonds, green. Oh wait, fuck.
purple horseshoes. I remember
Purple
that one.
horseshoes. Yeah.
But so
Fuck,
they
I
don't.
forget.
Yeah, they don't have any of that. But they're It's not as good as Lucky Charms.
Huh.
So it's okay, but it's not as good as Lucky Charms.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I can kind of almost see that too. You know why? Because there's not a lot of sugar in the cereal itself. The sugar is contained in the marshmallows.
Yep.
And until the marshmallow hits the milk, it doesn't dissolve and give you the sugary taste.
Right.
So the cereal itself gets stale.
True, and also on that there is a
I
sugar
think I'm
coating
solving
on that.
all of the world's
I think-
fucking cereal problems
you are.
right now.
Super
Super cereal.
I know. I think you are too. Now, that brings me to the Fruit Loopers versus Fruit Loops. Okay.
Yeah, we got to get back on point here.
So, and then we're going to get to
Snoop.
and then we're going to finish with Snoop. Okay. This
All right,
is where
Snoop.
this is all going a
I hope
particular direction.
I hope you tuned in, Snoop. Seriously, I mean, we sent you messages
Yeah.
and shit. Let's
so
go.
the marshmallows in the
Sorry about the red.
in the mateys, not as good as Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when we go to the Fruit Loops,
Fresher marshmallow.
regular Fruit Loops,
On the top.
with the Toucan Sam
Yeah.
versus the Fruit Loopers, the multi-meal bag version, smell exactly the same,
Okay.
much more bland in the bag.
In the bag.
The regular brand, the
Yeah.
brand name is better. So that's 2 for 2. Now
Okay.
we're at 2 and 2.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Now, let's introduce Mr. Calvin Brodus,
All right, Brodus.
a.k.a.
What you got, dog?
Snoop Doggy Dog,
D-O-double-G.
who rolls in.
Woo, woo.
And I poured myself a bowl.
Sorry, Coco.
First thing I did, poured
Yep.
myself a bowl, and I reached in and I took myself a handful. And I looked at it under the light.
Uh-huh.
I went, damn, that's good color right there.
Did you get the microscope out?
And I didn't need to. Didn't need to.
Didn't need to, huh?
No, 'cause
Started
I-
glimmering?
So I looked and I was like, okay. Now here's the thing between the Fruit Loopers and regular Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
The color is different.
Yeah.
They're the same colors, but they're way more faded.
I was going to say they're faded because they're at
In-
the bottom.
Right. So they're way more
Yeah.
faded. So Snoop's got fucking color.
Okay.
Right.
He's
got some
he's
color.
scooping off the
Right.
top.
He's like, bam, there's color.
Okay.
Then you look at it just like you look at a nice hop when you're about to have
Yeah.
some beer.
Yep.
And you look at that hop under the light.
Yeah.
It's got that nice sparkle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, glistening.
Snoop understands the sparkle
Fuck yeah, he
of
does.
a nice hop.
He likes his more in the nug form.
He likes it.
Marijuana is
Yeah.
what I'm referring
Right.
to.
So he's got so good color on the hoops. Okay.
Yeah.
Good sparkle on the hoops.
I like it.
There's gonna be a little sugar up in there.
Yep.
Okay.
So he's treating these like his own nugs.
Now I'm looking at
I like it.
I'm looking at the marshmallows. They are they're not they're not marshmallows.
Okay.
But they're like for like
They're
cereal-
bigger marshmallows.
For they're legitimate like Lucky Charms style size, if
Uh-huh.
not maybe a hair bigger marshmallows.
Not
okay?
mini marshmallow size, but like, if you took one of those mini marshmallows and you cut it into a half.
Yeah. Now
you
we're
get-
looking like like legit marshmallow,
Okay.
right? And I'm like, all right.
Right.
Then I was like, word, bam.
Uh-huh. And?
Let it sit for a second. Then I chewed it up, and I was like, that right there. Okay, now first of all, the marshmallow. I was expecting the. I was expecting
I'm on
the.
edge.
I know.
I'm on edge.
I was expecting the marshmallow, like the kind of the stiffness, if you will, of the Lucky Charms ones or
Yeah,
the May's
yeah.
ones, where it takes and it dissolves
gotta
almost
dissolve.
into
Yeah.
almost into a powder
Yep,
when it
yep, yep,
dissolves.
yep, yep.
Okay, this dissolved into a marshmallow. Okay. Okay. With the perfect Lucky Charms marshmallow flavor, coupled with
Wow.
a
Snoop
legit
bringing a game.
like coupled with a legitimate Fruit Loop.
Wow. What the? Wow.
So I was like, wow. All right, now
I
this
might
is the
just
other.
get some for snack, dude.
This is
I
the
might
oth-
get some for snack
Right.
now.
So this is
Yeah,
the
I
other
might get
thing
one
that
for
this
snack.
is the other thing that I have noticed in my experiments.
Yeah.
They do change with milk. Usually milk makes it pop.
Either
right?
enhances it or
just
just
kind of washes it out.
washes
but-
it away.
Right. So most of the time I notice it makes it pop. Like the Fruit Loopers, the multi-meal bag Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Those are better with milk.
Yeah.
But not tremendously, but they are better with milk than just dry. But what I had just experienced dry,
You didn't really want to ruin.
I didn't, but I was like, let's do it, man.
We gotta
Let's
find
fucking-
out,
let's
dude.
see.
It's your first box ever.
Right. Dude, I couldn't even imagine that it could have gotten better. but it got better with milk.
You fucking
Because-
liar! You're lying.
Because maybe I
Lying.
maybe I was enjoying it so much that I ate it so fast that
You inhaled that shit.
I did, but because it didn't, because the milk hitting it dissolved, or softened it, not to soggy. It softened it to that point when you brought it in, and it dissolved now, like you know what I'm saying. And that was the last bite was like that. Well, you know what I'm saying. So maybe I just ate it so fast it didn't sit long enough. But the marshmallows held their integrity into turning into marshmallow.
Integral marshmallow.
Into marshmallow
wow.
with the
Hell
milk
yeah,
as well.
dude.
So I was like,
hells yeah.
this is the fucking greatest thing I've ever found. So
Okay.
there it is.
So now
That's
you
what I
have to
got
go
for
back. Now you have to go back and
Yep.
buy the other ones.
It. Yep. I
Now,
do.
even if you don't necessarily like Frosted Flakes, for instance, right? Like it's not your go-to, but you gotta try it.
Yeah.
Because here's my theory. Here's my theory. Snoop's buying off the top, and because it's Snoop, they're giving them bottom prices for the top.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get the best fucking cereal you
That's
can
what I'm
get
saying, dude. So I am
for the bottom price.
Yeah, I am 1,000,000% behind the Brodus Food Corporation.
Okay, I'm gonna just verify because I just need to verify it.
So the other two are the cinnamon toasties. I think that's cinnamon toast crunch, and then there's the
two for $5.49. Is that
That was
right?
2 for $6. Or it was 2 for $6. I think I saw.
Yeah, 2 for $6. 2 for $6. There was $2.99
Yeah.
a box or 2 for $6.
$3.99 a box or 2 for $6.
It says $2.99.
No, I'm sorry. Non-member price $5.99. So it's basically buy one get one free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So $3 a box. That's cheap nowadays.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
You know what I mean? I know that. I mean, I
Yep.
spent like $6 on the stupid. My kids like the Reese's Pieces,
Oh yeah.
puffy things,
Yeah.
right? But they, want the box that's like 19 feet tall, right? It's like $10.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right,
No,
dude.
I
Well,
know.
you're the
So-
soup. You're the soup.
I try to be the cereal
You're
guy.
the cereal guy now.
Super
Okay.
duper cereal.
And that's exactly why, because I am super cereal.
Yes, and you're gonna have to. You got a lot of work to do in the off days from here until our
guess
next
so.
show.
I guess so.
Okay,
I
you
got to
got
make
product?
signs. I got to try out. Well, I don't really have to do anything as far as the product testing yet because nothing's come in.
Well, but I'm gonna get that thing.
Once that shows up,
Like
then I'll get to work.
I gotta get that thing. Like it's
Yeah, once it shows up, I'll get to work.
it's without question now that if I don't get that thing, and what are we gonna call that thing? Because I never got a name on it. That's why I bring it up. I have no idea what the name on it is, but
Well, you have to find that out.
I can't find it right now. Damn it! I wanted to find that out.
I'm
Gotta
gonna name it
something.
Sue.
You're gonna name it Sue? You like that name?
It's a girl named Sue.
How about a okay? Well, is
Boy
that-
named Sue.
If that's sexy
Wait.
enough for you, does that
Wait,
make
that's
it work?
wrong.
You don't really care at this point. That's how well your love life's going. So
Oh, it's spectacular.
spectacular. Thanks for asking. You got anything else you want to talk about tonight, brother man?
I'm
sure you do.
There's usually a lot of things, but I can't think of anything right off the top of my head. What did I want to talk about earlier?
What did you want to talk about earlier?
Oh yeah,
man?
we were going to talk about my alarm clock problem.
Oh, the
And,
fact that you can't wake up even though you have one of the earth movers
Well,
for an
no.
alarm clock?
No, that's not that part. The come on, feel the noise problem.
Oh, the come on, feel the noise problem.
Yeah, that issue.
Well,
so I guess we can just go with that.
Did we
I mean,
talk? Didn't we talk about this?
You
or
and
was-
I talked about
Was
this.
it just
and
us?
Yeah.
See, this is the worst part about our
And
show.
that's
is
why
everything
and it-
I think we've already talked about
right,
on air.
and that was the thing. And so we talked about it in there the other night, and I said, actually, do you want to go sit down in there and just turn on the microphones because this is what's going to happen?
Oh, that's right.
And you were like, nah, let's just talk about it. And I
Let's
was
just
like,
talk
all right.
about it.
So
That's
then
right.
I,
Okay,
and
so-
I,
oh,
then
fuck.
I had to ask you if that
Where
was
is it?
show worthy, right? Because I wasn't sure.
Come
So
on. I'm writing it down. Because this is. I mean, it's good.
so there's the situation we can talk about. We'll talk about that later.
I was gonna
That's
say,
not
but we
important
can't
now.
talk about that now because there's more to unpack there than
Yeah, there's
just
a lot
like a
going
couple
on there.
minutes, right?
So that was something I wanted to talk about, I thought.
Yeah.
And then there was the grandma got run over by a reindeer one. We could talk about that real quick.
Oh, that's right.
That's easy. That's an easy one.
That's right.
So I finally listened to that song
Yeah,
again for just a random reason.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter why.
Can you have Bondi tell us?
Then I'll have to give him a call and he'll have to come in and talk. Okay, now you see, now Grandma got run over by a reindeer. The first time I heard the song, oh, by the way, hello everybody. The first time I heard the song, I was very little boy in my country where I was raised back then. And I had heard the song about Grandma. Oh, wrong direction. I had heard the song about Grandma going to the house and having lots of eggnog, and then she go outside and she get run over by Santa's sleigh and a reindeer. And then everybody said, no, Santa do not exist, but me and Grandpa, we believe. And I thought for a long time that the reason that the singer and the grandpa believed in Santa Claus is because they saw the crime. They saw Santa run over the grandma with the reindeer and they just fly away like a hit and run, and they were going to sue him and take everything, all of his possessions from the North Pole and say, no. You're no run over grandma, Santa. I know you're real, so I'm going to come get you, Santa. No, don't move that. I have everything set up fine. Do not move me around. I am okay. You see, I have to scratch my ear now and say hello to my ear. It's hello. So, you see, now I had to sit back up here again because you made me move around. There, now I look very good again. Yes, hello. Look at my smile. Don't move me. I am doing fine. I am sitting right where I'm supposed to.
It's actually fun.
It's actually, but you're making it difficult because I do not know my right and my left in this story, you see. So, Grandpa, now I have an itch, you see. So, now you could not see me scratch it.
I don't know.
There. Now I got it. Now do not move anything and everything will be just fine.
I got
So,
it. Okay, keep going.
Stop that
You're doing
now.
good.
You
You're
said
doing really good.
no.
I need to think this is technical difficulties.
Okay, technical difficulties are happening on that side over there.
You're pointing over your shoulder.
Yes,
That's just over your
I have
shoulder,
a
bro.
very bar right over there.
You're lost again.
Oh, no. So you see, now I found out after thinking about it the last time I heard this song, just the other day.
Yes.
And I was talking
Come
to...
on, feel the noise.
No, not that. Oh, that
Oh.
song starts off my day many days in a way.
Wait, what are we talking about?
We're
I have
talking
no-
about Grandma and Santa Claus.
Oh,
Because Grandma got run over by the reindeer, you
Yes.
see. And then when it turns out that they were not witnesses to the crime, they just found out that their wishes came true. They did not like Grandma. They thought Grandma was a big bitch.
So
and they say,
asked Santa.
they said, Santa, will you please take Grandma away? And so what Santa did, he said, no problem, you see. I'm go ahead and take care of Grandma. Just give her some eggnog, let her have a little tipsy, walk out in the snow. And then one day, I will fly by on Christmas Eve, and I would just run over her with a reindeer, and I would stomp her into the ground, and it will fly away, and then your wish will come true, you see.
So the wish that the
That was the
grandson
number thing on
and
the
the granddad
You
had.
see, now Mr. Toy wants
He
something
had-
special on his Christmas list this year, but he does not want to get rid of Grandma. You see, but he wants to get rid of something else that is pent up inside of him. You see,
It's
So
his
he
oldest
needs-
grandma.
so he is getting his oldest grandma.
No. What's inside of you?
Oh,
is
it is very oldest grandma. It is great grandma at this
It might
point.
come out as dust now.
It might very well just go poof, poof. So you never know what will happen. But you see, but you have to understand that no, we want to make sure that Santa comes down and gives everybody that it's been a good boy and girl what
So,
they asked for.
but my-
and in the
hold on,
case of
Bondi,
Grandpa, he said,
Bondi.
I am tired of Grandma.
questions.
You run over her with reindeer, you see.
I have a question.
Yes.
So are you saying the thought process behind Grandma got ran over by a reindeer was Grandpa and grandson
Yes, they do
wished,
not like Grandma.
wished to Santa for their Christmas present they would get rid of Grandma.
Yes,
And
that is what
Santa-
they wanted for Christmas.
And Santa did what they asked, and
yes,
that's
because
why
they were
happy.
good boys.
Okay.
They were very good boys, and they say, she not very good. She no very nice.
Where did
She's
you-
mean lady.
Who told you this story?
Nobody. I figured it out on my own.
That's part of the problem, right
Yes, you
there.
see, I was listening to the lyrics, and I was thinking... I was
You're
thinking...
drifting, one.
Sorry. I was thinking it as I was singing along, I was saying, oh,
Oh,
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Coming home
walking home from our house Christmas Eve.
We fucked that all up.
Some people say there's no such thing as Santa. But as for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Do you and Grandpa believe?
Me and Grandpa.
Okay.
So me singing the song about Grandma getting run over, and then my Grandpa.
Yeah, what's his name?
And his name is Grandpa. I call him Grandpa.
What's his first name?
Grandpa.
Okay. That's not his first name.
Joe. His name is Joe. Joe Grandpa. Joe Grandpa.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad we got that out of the way. So
I just called him Grandpa.
So you just call him.
Yeah,
just call
so
him Grandpa.
he's
Okay.
just Grandpa. You see,
Yeah.
he's everybody's Grandpa. Everybody
Yes.
has a Grandpa that they say, oh, that's just Grandpa being Grandpa.
Uh-huh.
And he talks about things like Jerry Jones and his problems. And then we don't talk about, you say, Grandpa, you stop being like Grandpa.
Okay.
And he say, I am talking about Grandpa stuff. And we say, Grandpa, no
more
oh, wait,
talking
oh,
about
no
Grandpa
more Grandpa stuff. That is not good for right now.
Okay. Well, Bondi, thank you for bringing us that breaking news on a song from, I believe, like the 30s.
Something along those lines. But now I understand that they did not witness it, so James Bondi and his family cannot, or the grandma's family cannot sue Santa Claus.
Oh, so there was a actual lawsuit out
Well,
there.
there was
against
going
you.
to be because we thought we had witnesses to the crime, you see, and we were going to bring Santa in and we are going to
Yeah,
find out.
you and Grandpa, right?
Yeah, me and, well, not me because I didn't sing the song, but the other kid, but I like the other kid. He's a good guy. He called me. He wanted a hippo, but then I said, I sold out the hippos. I sold them to
Yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else, and there was a whole
Probably-
other situation.
Probably the best
We're
thing.
talking about, by the way, I
What?
have flamingos for sale.
Okay, that's-
They have shown up from Florida,
Bondi,
and they are
Bondi,
all over the
Bondi,
South at this
I
point.
gotta have to wish you well, and I'm gonna have to say goodbye, Bondi.
Take the
but-
over in the World Cup.
Bye, Bondi, please.
Bye-bye,
that's-
Mr.
yeah, that's good.
Oh, it's always good when he shows up.
Oh Lord, that's just too much. All right, well, do you have anything else you got to get off your chest
I
before
think
we
that's
get out
about
of
it.
here? Because I'm not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, we had a
But,
surprise visitor.
But Bondi came in, so yeah.
And
if
you
you
know,
wanna,
like it usually starts our show. Surprise, motherfucker! That's what just happened.
that was an absolute surprise, motherfucker.
So
All right, buddy. Well, I don't know when we'll be back to do this again, but probably on a Thursday, right after a football game. Probably
Probably.
seems like the best time to do it.
yeah, I
so.
think so. So probably next week.
We'll see what happens. For myself, Stones, that's my good best friend, buddy.
Love you,
Christopher
buddy.
Toy. Love you too, man. If you ever do want to call for whatever reason,
916-367-4774. Feel free to email as well at stonesradio@yahoo.com. And then always check us out on stonesradionetworks.com for all of our previous shenanigans and episodes and the recorded acts of things that we've done and probably are ashamed of.
have fun, everybody. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Mwah, deuces and pieces.